Approaching strangers for photos can be nerve-wracking, but it is, in my opinion, the most rewarding part of doing street photography. So in today's video, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about how I do it. By the way, my name is Samuel. Welcome back to my channel, Newman Photographs. If you're new around here and you like photography content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Thank you so much. Let's get into the video. Now, whenever I'm looking for someone to approach in the streets, there are a couple of things that I'm looking for specifically. So one of the first things that I'm looking at is an interesting outfit. The way someone dresses, right? Their fashion style, the way they choose to put on their clothes tells a lot about them, about their taste, their style, what they like, who they are. So that's one of the first things that I look at, right? Is how they're dressed, because that in itself already tells a story. And as a street photographer, that is what I aim to do, to tell a story. The second thing I'm looking for is expressive faces. Let me explain. This could be someone that I see smiling, right? Someone that seems pretty happy. But on the flip side, it could be someone that maybe isn't smiling, or maybe just has a stoic face, right? I'm not just looking for people that are always smiling, because that's not realistic. We all don't just walk around smiling like this, right? But I just look for expressive faces. For example, if someone else has a scar or a tattoo on their face, this already tells a story, right? So that is another thing that I'm looking for. Another one of the things that I'm looking for is someone in a, let's say, an intriguing setting. For example, that could be someone that's sitting, I don't know, in front of a lake, or by a big building, or just sitting by themselves on a bench. For example, at a park, you could see someone sitting in front of, I don't know, a big tree, or maybe a statue, right? Something that catches your eye, right? That catches your attention. And if you want a tip, right? If you're not really used to approaching people, just approach anybody that seems approachable to you, right? So that could be somebody with a relaxed posture, right? Or somebody with an open expression. It's kind of like a feeling, right? You kind of just have to feel it. Okay, now once I've set my eye on my next model, right? The next person I'm going to photograph, the approach is very important. I always remain with a smile and a very good body language, right? I'm not closed off, right? I'm open like this. I approach them, I have a smile, right? And I have my hook that I always say is, do you speak English, right? If you see my videos, you see that I always say that. That's because I live in France, and I like to keep my content in English. So that's why whenever I approach someone, this is kind of like an icebreaker in itself, right? Do you speak English? You know, I'm already starting the conversation with them, and this catches their attention. And then what I would do is give them a compliment. For example, hey, I like your style, right? I like your hat, your mustache, or your shoes, your hair, whatever compliment that you want to give them, go for it. It's just important that you compliment them, right? It kind of gives a reason as to why you approach them, right? I'm like, hey, I'm a photographer, I take photos of people. I saw you from over there, I really like your style, and I just wanted to see if you like a quick photo. It takes like 20 seconds. You have a vibe that looks amazing for photos. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Just find whatever hook works for you. It's also important that you explain your purpose, why you approach them, right? I always say, I'm a photographer, I take photos of people. That's basically the reason that I give. Sometimes I'd even go further and show them my actual Instagram account with, you know, my work, my photos, so that they can see what I'm doing, and so that they can see my work. Keep it simple and respectful. And if they say no, don't worry about it. Just say, okay, have a good day, and move on to the next person. Now, it's important to make them feel comfortable on camera. Now, I'm not gonna go into too much details about this topic because I've made an entire video about it. You can watch it here. But what I am gonna say about this, as I've mentioned a second ago, is to build rapport, right? The way I do this is I show them my Instagram account with all the photos that I've taken before. This way they see my work, they know, you know, if they like it or not, right? And that way they know that I'm not gonna do something weird with their photos. And it's also important to involve them in the process of the shooting, right? Give them a little bit of poses, right? If they're doing a pose, compliment them. Be like, yeah, that's a very nice pose. Oh, wow, I really like the way you shifted to your side. You have a beautiful smile, you know? Make sure to compliment them as you're taking the photo. Don't just stand there and take the photo and not say anything, right? Make them feel like they're part of the process, like you're rooting for them, like you're encouraging them. this will go a long way in making them feel comfortable, like they know what they're doing, you know? And another thing that I do is after all the photos are done and taken, I show them the photo, right? This way they see, you know, that work that we did, because it's a teamwork, right? They're posing, I'm taking the photo, and at the end, I show them the photos that, you know, I took. And this really makes them happy. You know, they're just happy to have been a part of the process, right? They're just happy to have a good photo taken of them. And then they leave with a smile and a good impression. And that's always a great thing. Now, not every approach will work, and that's okay. Rejection is also part of the process. You will get a few no's, you know, you will get maybe a few looks, people looking at you weird, but don't let that, you know, back you down, right? If they say no, or if people are looking at you weird, don't worry about them. It's not their journey. It's yours. It's yours. Because at the end of the day, this is your journey, this is your story, and they're just on the sidelines, right? Don't focus on them. Focus on your passion, focus on your photography, and go take photos of people. Just remember, right? Just keep in mind that with every no, there's a yes just right around the corner. So yeah, I guess if I had to summarize it, I could summarize this whole video in just 3 steps. Choose the right stranger, approach with confidence, and make them feel comfortable. Very important. Remember, the magic of street photography lies in the stories you uncover and the connections that you make. Don't let anything hold you back. So yeah, I encourage you to go out this week and try out street photography, then come back in the comments and let me know how it went. I hope this video gave you a little bit more confidence in yourself and in your skills as a street photographer. Don't make excuses. Don't let fear hold you back. Just go out, pursue your dreams. So if you've liked this video, found it entertaining, or learned something new from it, please make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month. I really think it's possible. We have about a week, but it's possible. I really think it is. And if you want to know how to make anyone photogenic, you can watch this video here. Or if you want to learn how to edit photos in Lightroom, you can watch this video right there, or click here to subscribe, or do all 3. It's up to you. Thank you so much for watching. Stay creative, keep creating. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.